Financial awareness, because you got the Dave Ramseys of the world, you got the Susie Ormans of the world, and they're always talking about buy term, invest their friends, and he has his own term insurance company that he will refer you to as well if you want to quote. So how do we put that argument to have a different light? Because it seems to be end all be all, only buy term.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I agree with a lot of Dave Ramsey says, cut up your credit cards, stay out of debt. I agree with that. But the life insurance, he gets totally wrong. And I tell people this very simply. You've been told a lot of stuff about life insurance. Let me share with you the ultimate truth, because here's the ultimate truth. The only policy that matters is the one that's in force on the day that you die. Less than 2% of term policies are ever in force on the day that you die. Now, that doesn't mean term is bad. What that means is term is there when the kids are little, when the bills are high, when the paycheck is low, you buy term insurance to get adequate coverage. But if term is your only policy, you're going to die with zero life insurance in force over 98% of the time. You can't use term to leave a legacy to your children if you're 70 and 80 years old and die. No, term's too expensive. You have to cancel it. You can't use term for some business. Can't use term for estate planning. So this whole thing that only term, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Term only pays if you die young. And then his thing is, well, you won't need life insurance when you're older. You're going to be rich.
You're self-insured.
I can prove that one wrong, because who buys the biggest policies? Old rich people do. See, if Dave was right, old rich people wouldn't buy any life insurance. They buy the biggest policy. So he's dead wrong on that.
I think the largest life insurance policy that I've seen around was like a $235 million policy.
Yeah, and that would have had to been with like 5 or 6 different companies, because most companies won't get.
Yeah.
I don't even think New York Life goes above 50 million. Maybe they do, but I think most of the time when you get up to that level, you've got to go through 5, 6, 7, 8 different companies. Yeah.
And reinsurance after that. Yeah.
Yeah, because see, the way insurance works. It was like, when I was at New York Life and we started selling really big policies, we used to sell $1 million annuities all day long. And at first they were very scared. We don't want that. We don't want $1 million, because if that guy dies and the market's down, but once you get 10, they're okay with it. So like if an underwriter ever tells you they don't want a $50 million policy, if you brought them 10 $50 million policies, they'd be fine with it. They just don't want one. Because if that guy dies, they get fired for not underwriting it properly. But if 10 people are alive, they're not going to lose all 10. And so they have more comfort in numbers, like multiple people.